Welcome or welcome back. It is your girl Brandy. If you are new here, and if you're not, hey girl, hey, or guy, what's up? Whoever's watching this video. And I am back with another book review for you guys. If you are new here and this is your first video watching of mine, let me explain to you how I do my book reviews. So the first part of the video, I read the summary of the book. We talk about general information about the book to see if you will be interested in reading the book. I give you all my rating. I tell you why I rated the book that way. And then the second half of the video, we get into the nitty gritty, which is the spoilers. So midway, I let you know, hey, this is where I talk about spoilers. We discuss in detail about the book. So if you hadn't read the book, that's where I tell you guys to pause the video here, go read the book. When you're done, come back and chat with me in the comments, okay? Okay. The book that I am reviewing today is You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty, the novel. Yeah, I'm not gonna pronounce their name. I'm not about to pronounce and butcher their name. Ain't finna do it, okay? Y'all, this book was amazing, okay? I've seen a lot of mixed reviews, but this book was good. So let's get into the summary of the book, child. Let's get into it. It's not that long, because if it was long, I wouldn't be reading y'all the summary. And y'all, first of all, let me tell y'all this. So I used an Audible free trial credit to get this book because somebody in a Facebook group posted a scene, and I'm gonna put it here. Not a scene. Posted the first page of the book. I'm gonna put it here. When I seen the first page of the book, I was like, yeah, I'm finna use my free subscription Audible credit because I ain't got the subscription. I was just doing the trial. Finna use my credit because this book sounds good. So I started listening to the book. But then me and my husband went to the Goodwill bookstore. So I just wanted to run in, look at the books. You know how us book girlies do. We want to go look at the books. And y'all, they had this. This book was $4.99. $4.99. So I instantly picked it up because I liked the audio so good. I stopped listening to the audio and I just picked up where I left off in the book. And you guys, I'm so happy I did. It's an easy read. This book only has 277 pages. It was very easy. Very, very easy. So yes, that's my win, okay? So let's get to the summary. So Fei, and I'm not gonna pronounce her last name because no. Fei wants to learn how to be alive again. It's been 5 years since the accident that killed her, the love of her life, and she's almost a new person now. An artist with her own studio, sharing a brownstone apartment with her ride-or-die best friend Joy, who insists it's time for Fei to ease back into the dating scene. Fei isn't ready for anything serious, but a steamy encounter at a rooftop party goes into a summer that she could have never imagined. A luxury trip to a tropical island with all the good meals. I'm summarizing, y'all, because I ain't got time to read all of this stuff. And a major creator who wants to launch her art career. She's even started dating the perfect guy, but their new relationship might be sabotaged before it has a chance by the overwhelming desire Fei feels every time she locks eyes with the one person who is most definitely off limits: his father. The new life she asked for just got a little bit more complicated, and Fei must begin her search for real answers. I ain't finna read the rest because, child, y'all get the gist of the book, right? All right, go get it. I'm telling you now, I rated this book a 5 stars. Go get the book. If y'all don't listen to nothing else I talk about here on this BookTube channel, listen to this. Go get this book. Just go get it, okay? Just go get it. The message in the book was beautiful. The message, I'm saying it again, the message in the book was beautiful. Okay? Don't listen to what nobody else say. Go get the book, because the message in this book is beautiful. It's beautiful, the message. And I don't think people are really reading to get the message that they're dropping in this book, but it's there. And the message behind this book is a beautiful one. So go get the book. I rated it 5 stars. It's amazing. That first page is gonna reel you in. And when you go get it, come back and chit chat in the comments. And so now, y'all, I'm about to get into the spoilers. We finna get into this book review, because this book review shouldn't be that long, because I'm finna say what I got to say, and that's gonna be that on that. Okay, so if you hadn't read the book, pause here, go get the book. Go get the audio book, the physical book. I don't care how you get it. Go get it. It does come in multiple formats and colors. So I got the orange cover. There's a green cover out there. It's the same story. Just go get it, okay? If you read the book, keep watching, because we finna talk. All right, so let's get straight into it, y'all. So I posted that I was reading this book on my Bookstagram page, and if you're not following my Bookstagram page, I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'm gonna put it right here. Go follow it. So I posted I was gonna read this book, and I had a couple mixed reviews. People were telling me, I really like it, I liked it, I really like it. So whenever somebody is telling me that they really didn't like a book, I try to read the book and figure out why they didn't like it, without them even telling me. I try to figure out what was it so bad, or what part of the book was so bad that would make someone dislike it, because we all think different, right? We all think different. So the main reason why a lot of people didn't like this book is because Faye got with the daddy, and the large age difference. Like, she was dating a son and she ended up getting with the daddy. That's why people didn't like this book. We just gonna put it out there clear as day. They did not like the book because they did not like that Faye left that boy. What's that boy name? What's his name, y'all? Nasir. Now, if I'm mispronouncing it, don't come for me in the comments. Don't do that, because y'all know these names ain't even. Don't do that. She left Nasir to be with the dad. What was the daddy name? I forgot the daddy name, child. But anyway, we just gonna call him the daddy. But yeah, so she left Nasir to be with the daddy. But you know what? They had a better connection, okay? They had a better connection. What threw me for a loop was, okay, so let's wheel it back. Her best friend like, hey girl, it's time for you to start dating. I know you lost your husband. Y'all's 1-year anniversary was approaching. I know you lost him, but it's been some time now. And your husband wants you to be happy. So let's get back out here in these streets, okay? She literally got back out here in these streets, like for real, no cap. Because at the rooftop party, girl, you took it to the extreme, didn't it? She went up there and had that little one-night thing with, how you pronounce his name? Milan. Milan had that one night with him. And then they went to the party, and then Nasir was checking her out. And he went and asked Milan for permission to date Faye. And I'm like, what type of a bro code is that? What type of bro code is that? Like, is that normal for the guy to be like, hey man, I know you was messing with her, but y'all ain't together and I'm feeling her. So is it okay that I talk to her? Like, do y'all do that? Do guys do that? Cause that's messy. That's so messy. I ain't like that. I'm like, what type of a bro code? I mean, it's respectful, but no, I don't like that. And that's just from a woman's perspective. But yeah, so she messed with dude in the bathroom. Wasn't even feeling him like that. Just messed with him in the bathroom. Nasir got permission to date her. They started dating. He peeped that she do the art thing or whatever. He was like, listen, let me take you to my country. my dad to pay for it. Because I set you up with this deal, this little, I forget what it's called, the proper terminology, where she was gonna showcase her work. And my dad gonna pay for it. It's all expenses paid. He was really feeling Faye. He really liked her. You really have to like a person to really do something like that. All expenses paid so that I can showcase my work. What's tea? What is this? What you trying to get, boy? Cause they ain't even did nothing yet. And he like, I'm doing this for you. You know, I'm connecting you in. So they go out to his country, whatever. She get there and she realizes that his dad is a famous chef that her and her best friend Joy loves. So she instantly called her best friend like, girl, I am at such and such house. And her best friend like, what? No way. So she like, yes way. So, you know, she out there with Nasir. Her and Nasir, they together, but they not really, I ain't know what to call their relationship because I ain't never did none of that. It's either we together or we not. And so he was feeling her. It was kind of like she was just playing with him. Like she wasn't trying to do nothing with him or nothing. And to me, I felt like she was just wasting his time. So y'all read the book, obviously, because you in this part of the video. So I'm not even gonna go into detail, but I had a feeling that the way she was checking his dad out, that she was finna mess with dad. I already knew it. I was like, yeah, this girl finna mess with dad. I don't like the whole big age gap relationships. I don't like it. It's disgusting to me. I don't like the whole I'm finna leave you for your daddy. That's disgusting for me too. But you know, they started telling each other once Nasir went out and did a job, you know, he had to leave or whatever. And then it gave the dad and Faye the opportunity to kind of be together and talk and, you know, just talk. And they found out what each other was going through in their lives, and they had like similar situations, similar stuff that went on. And so that's how they were able to connect. What really had me tripping was when Nasir was such in denial about his dad being gay. He was just in denial because at the airport he was ready to stumble and Faye behind when she was like, is he gay? He was like, he ain't gay. You know, he was going hard. And your dad was. He just couldn't accept that. And Faye was, you know, messing with her best friend on the side. And so they were able to relate to each other on that aspect. And then they were able to relate with each other on the fact that their significant others was no longer alive. And they needed to be with someone that can understand exactly what they were going through. And for me personally, I feel like the dad, he needed the opportunity to put himself first. He's taking care of his kids. He's done what he had to do. And he needed the opportunity to put himself first. It was finally his time to put himself first. His kids were well taken care of. They're grown adults. They're working and doing things on their own. And it was finally time for him to be able to put himself first. And that's the overall message I got from the book. I bypassed all of the Faye messing with the dad instead of the son. She really did hurt Nasir though. The way she did that, it was a mess. Like, and they tried to make it seem like Nasir was tripping. That boy was not tripping. Like, girl, I brought you here, introduced you to my dad. He put you on with the assignment with the little art gallery, blah, blah, blah. And you messing with my dad? And then the way he found out, oh my God. The way he found out and the way he reacted, I'm with him. He wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong. And they was wrong for making it seem like he was in the wrong. Like, all of that I didn't agree with. But my favorite message behind the book is that the dad was able to put himself first. At that very moment, his kids was taken care of. He was no longer in a relationship with his wife. He couldn't be with the love of his life because the love of his life was the opposite sex. He chose his family over being with the love of his life. His wife is gone. His children are grown and up out of the house. It was his time. It was his time, okay? Think about your parents. All of the sacrifices they do for their kids to make sure their kids is well taken care of. Once they retire from work and their kids are grown and out the house and their kids have started their own families, they're able to go and travel and come as they please and do what they want to do because they're no longer tied to parenting anymore. And that was the message I got out the book. And that's why I rated this book a 5-star. Because I'm like, as a parent, we work so hard. We make so many sacrifices. We have to say no to jobs. We have to say, we have to say no to a lot. So to finally get to the point in life where you can choose you first, that's the best point to be in. He has lived long enough to put himself first. Now, Faye, she was wrong. Nothing she did was right. Yeah, she fell in love with him and she needed that closure. I could say that she did need that closure, but baby, you need to go get your closure from somewhere else. Like, getting it from that boy's dad was just downright disrespectful. Considering he linked you in like this, it was just disrespectful all the way around. Just total disrespect, and I wasn't feeling it. And I felt like her best friend didn't want to tell her that because that's her best friend. But you gotta be hard with your friends sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta tell them the hard truth and let them take it how they want to take it, because somebody has to tell them. And she definitely should have told her friend, like, girl, you shouldn't have did it like that. You shouldn't have did it like that. Like, you didn't even have sex with this guy, and you went over here and started messing with his dad, and this dude did all this for you. Like, the least you could have did was just break up with him. Like, he didn't have to find out the way he did. It was just disrespectful. But for me, it was the overall message. I loved it. I would definitely read this book again. It's 5 stars for me. I put all of that age gap relationship and her messing with the daddy out of my head when I am reading this book, and when I am rating this book, I'm not rating it based off that. I'm rating it based off that message behind the book, because it was a very important one. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. If you didn't like the book, tell me why. Tell me why you didn't like the book. If you love the book as much as me, tell me why you love the book. Because it's a lot of mixed reviews. What I can say is this book was messy, child, mess. A hot mess. A hot mess. And I put on here, I said, I honestly felt like she was going to return home to be in a relationship with Joy. I forgot that little part. I felt like if she did not get with Nasir's dad, she was going to circle the block and start something with her best friend, because they had already started something previously. So why not? If you've gotten this far in the video and you have not subscribed, click that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, because I'm coming with more book reviews. Every book that I'm reading, I'm gonna review it. Almost every book. The ones I'm not reviewing is audiobooks or self-help books and all of that. But any of these on this cart, I got something to say about them. So go ahead and subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you won't miss my uploads. Until next time, peace out.